We're joined today on Primetime Local News by Jesse Keith Whitley. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. Nashville, is that where you are today?
Yes, ma'am. I'm actually about 20 miles north of Nashville in my hometown of Gallatin. Well, right on the edge of Hendersonville and Gallatin, but that's where I'm at right now.
Well, and tell me about the video that you've released, Jesse Keith. It's called Try to Change My Ways. Very interesting video, very interesting concept for a song as well. Tell me, well, I guess let's talk about the song first of all. And I understand it's a tribute to your dad, who is the late Keith Whitley.
Yes, ma'am. A good friend, two good friends of mine, Robert Kemp and Kirk Roth, wrote this song. And Kirk called me and he was like, "Man, I got a song you've got to hear." And I loved the song when I first heard it, but we didn't really set it as a tribute until after we kind of listened to the song and how it kind of all played out and how much it did pay tribute to my dad. So what better way to, when we release new music, let's hit them with something like that. And so we went in and cut the whole album and went back and revisited this song and decided that was going to be our single. So we went in and kind of made some adjustments to it, and here we are.
And now let's talk about the video. It looks like you guys just really went out for a day and had a lot of fun. Is that exactly what happened?
Yeah, well, it was a 2-day shoot. Actually, it was a 3-day shoot. The first one we shot outside, had some people over, went riding in the creek, had a little fire, drank some cold beers, and just played the song all day long. And then the following day we went and shot it with the band and did all that. And then we had to wait for like 2 or 3 days for it to rain to do the shot at my dad's gravesite. And finally it was raining and we were like, all right, let's go get it. So last minute we got the call, we went and shot it, and I think it turned out great. I really like the video. I'm happy with the product for sure.
How important was it for you to get that final shot in of your dad's grave into your video?
Oh, it was extremely important. Without that shot, we didn't have the video. So it was very important. And it was very important that it was raining when we got the shot as well.
So how have things been going for you during this pandemic? I know it's so different for musicians. Normally you guys can go out and tour, you can do some live venues, but you really are kind of limited in that now. So how have you been handling that?
Oh yeah, we're definitely limited. Especially here, the city of Nashville's, they can't make up their mind what they want to do. And it's really putting a lot of, my band members and a lot of my personal friends and, in big time jeopardy over it because, this is our livelihood. And, I'm fortunate enough to have a publishing deal through a publisher here in Nashville called Benny and the Big Guy. And the actual owner of this company happens to be my co-producer on this record as well. And so I've been pretty fortunate to be able to have that publishing deal and keep us afloat. And we've been doing some live shows here and there, but it's just not the same. At first they were fun and, you could really keep people entertained while they were doing nothing but sitting at their home, which is what we all had to do.
Right.
But the 12th of July, I go out for my first show this year, which would have been like my 40th show this year. But it's at the Holiday Inn in Panama City Beach, Florida. And then the 17th and 18th, we are playing 2 acoustic shows at my mom, Lori Morgan's restaurant in Panama City called Lori Morgan's Hot Chicken Coop.
Well, that sounds like it's going to be fun, but it's also going to be probably pretty different for you going out when you're used to doing, bigger venues and even having more people and everybody has to take so many precautions now. Does it mean that there's a lot more planning that goes into it?
I think it's just more of being cautious when you're in certain places. Everything's acoustic right now. For me, at least, I know there's some bands out there doing some full band stuff, and I applaud them for that. If they can get back to work, more power to them. I mean, I understand, some people don't feel the same way, but we've got to work just like everybody else. And this is what we have to do. And if people are going to support us in doing it, then we'll take the support, and if they want to get out and chance it, I mean, to be honest, we'll get out and chance it with them. I mean, we're not as close to them as they are each other. We're a good 20 foot probably from everybody in the crowd, but they're pretty close to each other. So, I mean, I understand the precautions have to be taken, but we are planning these shows in certain places that don't have a whole lot of restrictions, because they have been following certain guidelines. And so, but we all do it for the love of music. So, I mean, we've gotten we've gotten some pretty rough things before being out there on the road. So I think we'll all be okay. And just as long as everybody pays attention to what they're doing, I think we'll be okay.
Well, we want to thank you once again for taking the time to talk to us. And Jesse Keith, if anybody wants more information, if they can find tour dates or just want to watch the video or download the music, what's the best way to go about that?
We've got Instagram, which is Jesse Keith Whitley, and Facebook page, which is also Jesse Keith Whitley, and our website, www.jkw.com. If you want the video, you can go see the video on YouTube. We would love for people to go click and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. You'll get all the notifications of any dates that pop up, any new single releases, any new videos that we might throw out there here in the next few weeks. You never know. We might have something up our sleeve. So stay with us and follow us. We'd love to have you guys. And, to the fans, thank you guys so much for sticking around for so many years. After I've been saying for so many years, we got new music coming soon, and we've had some pretty loyal fans, and we truly appreciate it.
All right, well, thank you again for taking the time, and good luck with everything. I know it's a different world out there, but hopefully you guys make it through safely and get to have some fun again.
Yes, ma'am, and God bless. Thank you guys very much for taking the time out of your day to talk with me.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.